This video is for the J. Cole fans and stans. Let's talk. We all fall in love with certain people because they represent a part of us that we feel is missing, or confirm and affirm a part of us that we believe we have. We can relate to them because they express our feelings in ways that we can't articulate with words. And I think that part is the reason why many people, including me, fell in love with J. Cole. The very first time I heard him say,
"Really pregnant, tell her get an abortion. But what about your seed, nigga? What about your seed, nigga?"
That part really hit me hard. I was like, yeah, that's really true. We don't really think about that. Like, what about my seed? And then she and I drove home from the clinic after the procedure was done. My other favorite was,
"One mother that don't love us. If they ain't want us, why the fuck they never won't rep us?"
And if you're that kid, on one hand, it means your parents are reckless, but on a more positive note, it means your mom probably had good pussy. Well, I thank God J. Cole's dad didn't wear rubbers because I love this man. I think it's absolutely stupid to be a stan of anyone except J. Cole. I would defend J. Cole all day, every day, and most days my job would have been easy. This man had a feature run that was unbeatable. Every time he got on a song with somebody, we knew that person was getting rolled up like good Jamaican. He was unstoppable until...
So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, "What you gonna do, Cole?" My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God.
I won't lie to you, I was disappointed also. And as a J. Cole fan, you can't deny the fact that you were disappointed. Maybe you were not, but I wouldn't be wrong to assume that you were disappointed because, hey, we all wanted to see J. Cole go head to head with somebody and destroy them because we knew he would have killed everybody in the battle. I was so mad. I'm like, bro, you taught me to love myself. Why are you making it so hard to love you? But I guess he did choose loving himself by not going to war.
They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro.
The thing is, as Cole fans, we see things from his perspective a lot more because we want to. He's my favorite rapper ever. I love him even more now after the whole beef and apology situation. But we know J. Cole's place in hip-hop culture is always going to be in question no matter what we say. And it's really hard because as a Cole fan, I cannot act as if I don't want him to be number one in the culture. He'll always be number one in my eyes and in the eyes of Cole fans. But at this point in hip-hop culture, especially for somebody like me looking at it from the outside, people are always going to bring back the beef situation to try and discredit him. And, you know, it's not a nice thing, not a nice feeling for a J. Cole stan like me. I know you've probably heard this a million times by now, but a beef with Kendrick and Cole wouldn't have gone the way the Drake one did because, as far as we know, none of the two liked kids in the same way that the other guy does. Allegedly does. No secret children, no shady people in other people's crews and all that stuff. The thing is, it's really hard loving a man of peace in times of war. I love Kendrick too. I listen to him all the time. I still listen to Drake whenever somebody else plays his music in the mall. And I love Big Sean too. Just throwing that out there. I think he deserves a mention. Don't you think? The great thing about J. Cole, and the thing I love so much, is that he's such an incredible rapper to the point where at some points people will ignore all this shit and give him back the crown. He's that good. At the end of the day, as a J. Cole stan and as somebody who really knows his music, we all knew he wasn't the guy to go and do that kind of battle.
I texted back like, "Guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga."
And we have to accept the fact that he's an exceptional swordsman with incredible technique, but he's not the man to go to war, really. And unfortunately, in hip-hop culture, going to war means something. Going to war lyrically contributes to your place in the top 10 or whatever that other stuff is. The best way I can describe the character of J. Cole and his relationship with his fans is, as J. Cole fans and stans, we all want him to be the god we see him to be. But Cole insists on being a man with flaws in front of all of us. And that's a good thing for humanity, if you ask me. But let me know what you think, Cole fans. Kendrick fans, let me know what you think. Drake fans, we also want to hear you. Like and subscribe and hit the bell if you like the video. Bye.